Happy birthday, my angel. So, after the safari park, we headed back to Ubud and our lovely little villa there. Check out Bali Safari in the link below if you haven't seen that one yet. So one thing I liked way more than I expected were these floating breakfasts. Our little villa, you would order it the night before, they would bring it in. Breakfast was very simple. It was some fruit juice, some coffee, some pancakes, some scrambled eggs. You had to choose off a very limited menu. But I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. You would jump in the pool, have your brekkie, and then off you go for the day. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Next stop, Monkey Forest. I have somewhat mixed feelings on the Sacred Monkey Forest. You see, I was here a few years ago. You could hardly take a step without almost tripping over a monkey. This time when we came in there, as you walk through the entrance, there is ATV vehicles powering through the Sacred Forest. On the other side of that equation, what I do like is no one forces the monkeys to be here. They're not in cages, they're not trapped, they're not whatever. There's signposts there showing almost exactly how many monkeys they currently have. So they definitely are monitored and helped. I don't know, it just, compared to last time, felt like we've encroached a lot on their world. And to be fair, that was a theme that I felt over and over in Bali as I was there. It felt like we tourists were encroaching on the locals, encroaching on the way of life of these people that have been there for thousands of years. And in a lot of ways, we weren't making that place better. I hate to say it, at one point I almost forgot we were in a monkey forest. I was almost berated by a monkey. I love the way after he was caught, he's like, no, I wasn't. I'm just sitting here scratching myself. I wasn't even looking at you. That was someone else. Make no mistake, the place is beautiful, it's fun, it's well maintained. And for just a few dollars, it's absolutely worth seeing while you're in Ubud. I love this. Monkeys just playing in the water. All kids, all over the world, no matter what species they are, kids are gonna be kids. And hey, if you're enjoying this footage, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Do it for the monkeys!
The first one I will put this channel to Padmasana.
Okay.
And then I will pray.
Okay.
That afternoon, one of the lovely receptionists at our villa offered to take us up and show us one of the offerings that they do each day. This is one of the things I love about Bali. We mentioned that, I'd love to see that. She's like, I will do an offering for you this afternoon if you would like. What time can you be here? It's such a beautiful country. Such beautiful, lovely people. And this is what I say. Many countries and cultures give lip service to their faith. They say the words, they turn up once a week, a couple of times a week, maybe even say grace before a meal. But not a lot of people embody their faith. Not a lot of people give daily worship as part of their daily lives. For this person, for this culture, the offerings, the daily offerings, are just such a natural part of their life. At this point, I was invited to say a small prayer for those I love, offer gratitude, offer good thoughts to those that I wanted to remember in my prayer. Our next stop is an interview with one of the locals. This is Putu. She befriended Lisa maybe 8 years back, and they've kept in contact. She is a lovely human being. I won't do the entire interview here as it is quite long, but here's just a few little highlights. If you want to see the full interview, please click the link below. You mentioned the other day, how many days a week do you work?
6 days.
So
6 days.
Yeah.
6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours. Yeah. Every I have money, always make a ceremony in here in Bali. To pray my heart is family is good, family very well health, and then
Do you ever go out with your husband, like dinner or holidays?
Oh no. Maybe holiday or one day holiday. Maybe.
We spoke with Putu for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and she told us a little bit about her family and her husband. We asked her, does she ever go on holidays? And we had quite a bit of trouble getting her to understand a holiday for us is more than one day off. This is a person that truly cares about her family, her culture, and her community. Full interview will be out in the coming weeks, as well as some other tidbits, interviews, and real talk with real people. Next stop, dinner at Merlin's. So Merlin's has a fairly novel approach to food. You can do the normal a la carte menu and choose as you like, or you can have a bit of fun with them and the meal chooses you. So your waiter comes across with some tarot cards, does a fortune telling with you, and each different meal is associated to each card. So not only does he do a reading with you, at the end of that reading, he tells you what meal the cards have chosen for you. Now, I'm a vegetarian, my wife doesn't eat fish or lamb, that was no problem, they were still happy to accommodate all those things, but it was such a novel and interesting way of choosing stuff that we probably wouldn't have chosen ordinarily.
Okay. In this card, we have 3 different colors. Purple for appetizer, the message come from your past.
Okay.
Light blue for the main course, the message for your present.
Okay.
White colors for the dessert, the message will be your future.
Okay.
Okay. Now pick one of each following your instructions.
got a dark one to start with.
Dark, correct. Dark, light blue, and okay, good. Now we're going to the message first. From the past, for you the card says you are Persephus crazy.
I'm crazy.
Persephus crazy. You are.
Okay.
Genius.
Okay.
And your present just say yes.
Okay.
Yes means because of course. Birthday girls like always just say yes. And in future, gratitude will lead you to the boundless prosperity, abundance. Okay, past addiction. You have repeated the same cycle till insanity.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Past, now what is to happen, yeah?
I'd agree with that.
Present, sign I reveal to you loud and clear. So this present you get your clearness. Clarity like a connection, yeah? And in the future, you will be recognized for your talents.
God damn, that is pretty good.
I like that.
Come on, turn off.
That's okay.
And then for the food,
Yep.
it's a vegetarian. This one, no fish. This one is a fish. And this one, okay.
It's good. Perfect.
We check for the main course.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I will tell you. First, before you, let's start from here.
Yeah.
1106, you get salad. But if you happy, you don't have
So like I say, not only did our waiter do a full tarot card reading for both of us, but from memory told us which meal corresponded with each of our 3 cards, entree, main and dessert. And then knowing that I was a vegetarian, swapped out those meals to something more appropriate for myself, knowing that Lisa doesn't eat seafood or lamb, swapped the main meals out for her, and did this all 100% from memory. Not bad for a restaurant that only opened the week we were there.
appetizer. This one, fish. You must be checking because seafood is right. You must be checking.
No fish.
But I suggest you to get the dumpling empanadas. Like a dumpling, beef, chicken and cheese.
Okay, we can do that.
Now can it be?
Okay.
So, absolutely made. So this is the vodka made with strawberry.
I have no idea what drink you said it was. What drink is it?
Let's try now and get.
So, we have a beetroot burrata. We have these little cheese bread things.
Crostini.
Crostinis, which are far too sophisticated for me.
No, freaking hell. What are you talking about?
Okay,
Bullshit.
not too sophisticated. Alright, not bad. Lisa has some empanadas, but she doesn't like being on camera, so that's fine. Look at this. Even the knives are wands. Yeah? A wizard's walking stick. Like, such attention to detail. That's pretty good. Sorry, I don't mean to do the but
to use it, so you will need to do voiceover.
incredible. Incredible.
So, is your burrata Uzi?
My burrata. Here it is. Okay, it's not at the moment, but it did, I promise. I assume you don't want to be on camera?
That's perfect.
Wow.
That's perfect.
I think that's the first time we've ever asked for a medium rare and got medium rare. Damn.
Wow.
Happy birthday, my angel. Wow.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
This again, yeah?
On top of this, the restaurant also gave Lisa a small gift. It was a rose quartz heart, which was quite beautiful as well. This likely comes out as one of the best restaurants we visited in Bali. Okay, granted it was also one of the most expensive ones there, but as a one-off it was absolutely worth it. I think Lisa said it's one of the best steaks she's ever had in her life, which is pretty high praise. As you may have seen there, my camera really wasn't picking up the light, so unfortunately we don't have a lot of high quality footage from there.
Seriously, that is amazing. Massive attention to detail.
Seriously, how gorgeous this is. So I'm just butchering this beautiful thing. Damn it.
Pretty good.
I think I'm going to eat it all.
Next stop is Nusa Dua. And guys, here's a bit of a travel hack for you. It's relatively easy to get a taxi or an Uber from one main city or town to the next. However, it's actually not that much more expensive to do your guided tour on your transition days. So your guide, in this case, Agung, comes and picks us up from our hotel at whatever time you've pre-arranged. You check out. You then do your full tour on the way to your next destination, and that way you kind of don't lose a day in travel. This is something that other travel vloggers made us aware of, and something that we instigated this time, and like it just worked so well. You maximize your holiday time. And yes, I'll be honest, we did a couple of these Instagram style traps, you know, the rice fields, etc. We decided not to do any of the waterfalls. No offense, I couldn't kind of tolerate the 20-minute walk down, 40-minute wait, 30-minute walk up, all to capture 5 minutes of a perfect photo that's so Instagram worthy, that just looks so fake. Yeah, that was my choice. That was our choice, I should say. Yeah, but to be fair, like, this was fun. Yeah, it was fine. It was fun. Staff are friendly as always. They are absolute assassins with the camera. You hand them your phone or your camera and they will make it do things that I don't know how to do on my phone, and the photos and the shots will all come out looking amazing. The thing that we were discussing, however, is it feels that they are very efficient at getting tourists to want to pay for things. So here in the rice fields, it was X amount of dollars for the swing that we were on, or a little bit more for the couple swing. You could do the bike, you could do the zip lining. If you brought a drone, you are welcome to use it, but please sir, there's a small fee attached with that. Look, I'm not against this, I'm really not. It all just felt that Bali is starting to lose a little bit of its charm and becoming more Instagram world. Next stop, lunch.
So we spoke to our driver and was saying, like, the last time we were up here and looking at the terrace, we went to this restaurant which was basically a shed on the side of the road. They didn't have much vegetarian. So we're like, you know what, if we could do better than that, I'd appreciate it. And the main thing is we really want it pretty. I think the dude excelled. We have our own little hamster cage. It's goddamn beautiful. Check this out. Seriously. Even just listen. Like anywhere you go, at this moment in time anyway, you can still find just amazing little hideaways. Okay, they're all covered in tourists, but whatever. But, you know, parts of the place that you could still get lost in. Jungle, bit wild. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so welcome to Basari Restaurant. Okay, my name is Yoga. I'm your waiter here. If you have any special request to the menu, please let me know. Right? So this is our food menu.
Thank you.
Yes.
These spring rolls? Sweet, not hot. Got a really good looking gado. My first one here in this country. It's basically a spring roll made of lettuce, crispy whatevers, egg, tofu, tempeh. Honestly, it's about perfect. Normally would come with a little bit of rice, like a little bit of nasi goreng as well. It doesn't. Okay. And what?
Next stop, cat poo coffee. Yes, cat poo coffee. Okay, technically it's a luwak, but meh, you'll see.
Be red color of the skin.
Yeah.
After that we pick by hand. Yeah? So in Bali we harvesting the coffee every 6 months, so like twice a year. Yeah? One time in the dry season and one time in the rainy season.
We are local people call them luwak or seafood cat.
Hello, little luwak.
They sleep all day and they wake up only at the night time, nocturnally.
Yeah.
So this is just for the show. We take care of them only for 1 week. So after my boss give the vaccination, they let them free back to the wild.
Okay.
After that, we change with the new one. Yeah?
Okay.
Some of them they are wild. Every night they come to the coffee plantation. So they choose the coffee from the trees. They eat just the skin of the coffee berries.
Yeah.
And then they swallow the bean, they ferment it. After that, they prepare it.
Yeah.
And someone people poo hunter.
Yeah, I
So
see.
that's why
Yeah.
what is it is poo hunter. Have to looking of the poo every morning. So the jungle.
So you
is
guys
also,
wild harvest.
yeah, the coffee just 0.5.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
So there's not coffee in.
There's no just a little bit of
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of coffee.
I did not know
Just
this.
0.5 of the coffee.
Okay.
So after you drink that coffee like 3 times or 5 times, doesn't make you sick yet. Inside of the basket in here, this is the regular coffee. The Balinese coffee. This is not roasted yet, yeah? So no smell.
Yeah.
You can touch them.
Well,
This is the luwak coffee. This is the one that will come out look like the inside of the jar.
we don't touch that one, yeah?
So you can touch this one, yeah? This is the clean one. So the pulp, we have to boil it first with the hot water for many time until kill the bacterial. After that, we dry under sun, so become like this. And then from the bean, we take off the skin, one by one, do by hand. So just take it the bean inside. And this bean covering with another skin, another shell. So we do wash them again with the normal for many time. We dry. After that, we do roasting. Yeah, so this is also have different kind of spices like the turmeric, ginger, cinnamon. the white pepper, some salt, and
Oh, this is white pepper.
yeah. So in here, this is the way how we roast the coffee. The process, everything still done by hand, it's still manually. We roast them first of the coffee bean, take around 1 hour until the color of the coffee is changed to very black.
Yum.
And then to get the coffee very fine to be powder. So this is the powder. Just take like a spoon, 2 spoons, put into cup and add hot water. So it's like instant coffee.
That's like
Instant coffee.
Wow.
You need to filter it. Yeah?
no need to filter.
This is like how the people in Bali to make the coffee.
Yeah.
But otherwise very stick to the bottom of it. Yes.
Look.
That sign, so funny.
Yep, that happened.
So I must say, spent a lot of time on the internet this morning and yesterday trying to find a good, ethical place that did coffee, that did luwak coffee. It's very, very important to me. It's like the difference between organic eggs, organic free-range eggs versus not free-range eggs. I told this to our driver. Sure enough, our driver has brought us to this beautiful place, beautiful little farm here. And also, as they said, they keep the luwak in there for about a week or so, then they change them out. They wild forage the coffee itself, the poop itself, thank you very much, which I don't know, that's just super important to me. I'm so glad that we found this place.
After the quick tour of the farm, they set you up with some teas and some coffees. They tell you some of the health benefits. I will say that most of these teas have about 50%-ish sugar in them by the taste of that, though you can really tell what they are. We did purchase actually some ginger tea and a few other bits and pieces. It is far better than any ginger tea that you're going to get in Australia. They were quite delicious. And then for a small fee, if you wanted to try the luwak coffee, you're welcome to, which of course we did.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yay, where to start? I tell you, it's bitter and good and exceptionally smooth.
Look, at the end of the day, it is just coffee. It's very smooth, very good, rather expensive coffee that people go to a lot of effort to get to. But it is just coffee. But it is pretty good and you buy some of it.
And you can see, it sort of ends up like a Turkish coffee at the bottom. Yeah?
Or Greek coffee. Or Balinese coffee.
Or Greek coffee, of course. Sorry, Lisa is referring to a time we were in Greece and I've gone, I'll have a Turkish coffee, thanks. The man looked at me like I had just asked to sleep with his daughter and said, "You mean a Greek coffee, don't you?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll have a Greek coffee, please." Honestly, seriously, on the side of the table here, I'm guessing this is the plantation's own tobacco. Now, I haven't rolled tobacco in a long time, so YouTube, no making fun of me.
No, they are going to judge you.
Yeah. Judge away. Rude bastards. You can judge me, just hit that like and subscribe button. I will say, it's also not perfectly cut, so let's go with that. That's my excuse, I'm going with it. You know what's funny?
You look like cat.
As a teenager, I would basically do that one-handed while walking. It's been a while.
I have never seen it done this way.
No, usually you would roll this into it as part of it, but I don't remember how, is the honest answer. So, there we go. This is plantations of supplied tobacco.
But this like a tobacco doesn't have nicotine or chemical. This is like healthy.
Oh, no tobacco? No nicotine?
No nicotine.
So is it not tobacco plant?
So this is like the leaf of the tobacco plant. We
Yeah.
have to cut it very small pieces. We chop,
Yeah.
and then we dry, so it become like this.
It is a very tasty cigarette. Like that's you can taste like, oh, it's almost organic.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoy here.
It's beautiful.
Very much so. Thank you.
I'm curious, how is the avocado one made?
So the avocado, like the fruit, we have to use it like the inside part, like
The
the,
seed.
flesh, not the seed, like the meat.
Oh, it's really
Yeah.
it's actually made from the meat.
Yeah, so it's like the medium ripe. We have to dry first,
Yeah.
and then we have to roast it, and then we have to run it to make the powder, and then we mix with the coffee, with soya cream, some cinnamon. So it's the
Soya
basic-
cream?
Yeah,
And cinnamon. It's very good.
and coconut sugar for making the sweet one. This one.
Okay, that's enough of that. But very good. Like that was. Oh, sorry.
Obviously, for YouTube-related reasons, I won't show you any inhaling of any products, tobacco or otherwise. But as far as anything organic goes, it was
So
very
this video
smooth.
will be very
Just
organic.
kind of like everything else
Half
here.
of the time you are missing half of the face.
Sorry.
No, this is what I did.
Happens. We'll need to let that. We'll need to let the luwak settle.
You mean the poop?
The poo poo. Don't eat the poo poo. Lick like ice cream. You know what? I would say that's better than the gold coffee.
I would absolutely agree with you.
Honestly, yep, no comparison. Perfect. Thank you. God, I'd hate to drop it. You know what? It tastes like fucking coffee.
We are talking about the gold coffee we had in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, yeah, at
Yeah.
the palace.
Next up, our beach resort in Nusa Dua.
And this is included in
Yeah,
the all-included?
yeah, I just include.
Perfect. Perfect.
As you just heard there, we had all-inclusive. That basically meant breakfast, dinner, and lunch if we wanted it. All drinks, including all cocktails. We also got a free massage every day with our all-inclusive package. This we paid I want to say it was $125 for 4 or 5 nights. Yes, I'll say that again. We paid something like $125, don't quote me, it might have been $180 for 4 or 5 nights here. We got this through the Qantas reward point. It was really a nice way to spend the end of what was a pretty busy and pretty amazing trip. Just a couple of down days laying around by the pool or the beach. Now, Nusa Dua does have a lot of things to do around the place. We chose to do cocktails by the pool for the better part of the journey.
I have that. Oh, hairdryer. And...
Hand towel?
Ah.
Hand towel and...
1 second. We have the shower here. The shower, we reckon we get... That's an open plan, so it's hard to say, Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, maybe 5.
So this was all at the Satara Resort. As always, links below. As always, everything here in this place was class.
So did I, honestly. No, I didn't, but I did. And I reckon this hotel is as good as it gets. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's all you need.
This is the view from our balcony. Set up the time-lapse shots, and I don't know, I just think it's pretty. Yeah, so by the pool and by the bar, that's kind of where we spend most of our time in Nusa Dua. That and different massage places. That's actually me by the far right there.
Hum hum.
Literally.
Croissant. Croissant and cheese.
This is what I say. You know, you don't see this from inside the resort. It's all kept away.
This is gonna probably be another part of another video. We found there's a lot of hidden bits of Bali. A lot of trash, a lot of inequality that is kept mostly out of the tourist's eye, unless you kind of go and look for it. Like just behind the wall of our resort, there were mountains and mountains of trash. And this trash had been there for a very long time. This wasn't something that just hadn't been cleaned up for the week. But it's kind of like, as long as that's out of the tourist's eye, and as long as it's only the locals that see that, it didn't seem to matter to anyone. Look, I love Bali. I do. Like, I absolutely love Bali. It's one of the places that we're considering for our retirement. But these are just the little things that concern me, that, I don't know, I almost feel like tourists are ruining the place. And similar to our suggestion about not losing travel days, so on our last day in Bali, we checked out at maybe 10 a.m. at our hotel, arranged a driver to pick us up, rather than using that driver just to go from hotel or resort to airport. We actually got a quick tour with him. We went through and checked out the large Garuda statue. I believe this is the largest statue on the planet, which kind of surprised me a bit. Look, this park was fairly incredible if you're into statues and massive art on a massive scale, and really you kind of don't realize just how big that Garuda statue is until you kind of see it as you're driving into the city from across the bridge on the water, and this one big tower sticks up over everything else. In my opinion, it's well worth seeing. We chose not to go up and view the world from the statue's eye, but it is something you can do for just a small fee. So that concludes our Balinese adventure. If you have been here all the way through, please do go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It does really help out the channel, and I will leave you with one more small hack.
Quick travel hack for those inclined. So I'm sitting here at the beside the pool at the Novotel. As you can see, I'm going to only do a brief snippet there because I don't want others to be on camera. People may not like that. Travel hack. We have a flight out of Bali at about 11:30 p.m. I don't want to hang around the airport for God knows how long after I check out of my hotel at 10 or 12. So we've gone out. We've had a day. We went out. We saw the Garuda statue. It was bloody huge. After we finished that, we've come here to the Novotel. They had no rooms available. Bummer. But you can book a room here for between 60 and 80 Australian dollars, or 600 to about 900,000 Indonesian rupiah. That gives you room if you want to have a nap, if you didn't sleep well. That gives you access to the pool, that gives you access to the restaurant. For us, we've left our bags here, and they've basically just said, look, have a meal at our restaurant, have a cocktail, have a glass of wine, do whatever. You hear a plane going overhead. We are now a 3-minute walk away from the international terminal, I believe all undercover and air conditioned. This is a great travel hack for those inclined to do so. Thanks guys, peace. Out. Out? Out? Kiss? Kiss, kiss, big kiss. What the fuck was that?
Do you want a nest?
Okay, let's nest.
Give me the camera.
Give me the camera. Straight under the sun. It's bloody hot in that nest. No nesting today. I need to edit out me out walking downstairs. I feel like a fucking Sasquatch.
Goonie Google.
Bloody Mary. Oh yeah. So we are filling up the jacuzzi. I don't know if that can be seen on screen. Don't think it can. It says bloody 50, there we are, 51 minutes and +5 because we didn't turn it off on time. we are almost there. I'd say another 5-10 minutes. P.S. How many people you reckon you can fit in that hot tub? Wrong. It's 2. The number is 2. You can only have 2 people in that hot tub, baby. That was a trap. And guys, I'm not showing you the footage of that hot tub, because I'm going in there with my missus.
Next stop, the Sacred Monkey Forest. Next stop, the Sacred Monkey Forest. Crap! Next stop, Monkey Forest.